Ladies and gents, what's going on? It's MrScaryMuffin, and I was alone, but now I got Levy and Rez and Friskly all over with me. Not all over with me, just they're just with me. I can't get my live stream working, so I hope those of you guys watching on YouTube will enjoy this. I'll be a little bit cleaner. Anyways, we're watching Awful taking on British Petroleum on CP Badlands. This is the winners final, so nobody is getting eliminated tonight, but it is a pretty big game nonetheless, being able to waltz through without having to play through the losers final and having kind of an advantageous position in the grand finals is making this one going to be worthwhile. And it's guaranteed to be a pretty good game. BP has pulled out all the stops. They got Zambler on demo, Killum and Grizz is going to be playing scout. Amsted's going to take over medic duty. I think, wow, we haven't seen Amsted in a while. Usually it's been Grizz playing medic. And we got Petro and Bino on soldier, so that's going to be pretty crazy soldiering as well. I think this is the team that Petro had in mind when he first picked these people. But we've been seeing like Petro on scout a lot, Grizz on medic a lot, and whoever on demo when Zambler's not there. Over on Attractive Favourable lighting side, we have Ro, the captain, on scout. They're going to have Unlogical playing pyro, Core and Turnup are going to be playing soldier, Mongoose is going to be the medic, and Corndog is going to be the demo. And I'm kind of excited for Unlogical playing pyro because this is the map where I saw him originally wreck Face. This and Gollywash. Oh, but he switched over to scout, you son of a gun, Unlogical. Mad. But he is using that candy cane, which gives you a health pack when you get kills. It just makes you more susceptible to explosives. Early push here. It looks like British Petroleum got some time on the midpoint. Oh, Unlogical is going to get killed by rollers there. Things are not going so great for Awful right now. They have lost their medic and 3 additional players. It looks like British Petroleum will get this cap.
Time has been added.
Oh, full team white now. Alright, and it looks like they're going to have to push on in. They're going to push on in unimpeded here entirely. It's going to be the scout running up first. Who is that one? That's Killum. But yeah, this is a very formidable team. It's very scary to look at. And Rez, you were talking how you guys were a little bit panicked. You guys had 7 people ready to play, but this is a very scary look. Awful is positioned for the defense. They are building using the soldier and doing a little bit of spamming. The pyro is well positioned right now as well to handle any Ubers coming on in. Core takes out the scout who tried to push into the point. Here comes the Uber, and there's the pyro pushing them back. Mongoose is still 20% away. They're going to try to get a pick on him, but he's staying alive. They're going to have an Uber ready at the end of this. Nice kills by Turnup at the end of that. Corndog not going to stick up a sticky trap afterwards. He's going to stay back with the medic. Nope, actually the medic's going to run for Corndog's going to stick up the trap. Oh, Mongoose got... Oh, he has to pop the Uber. A little bit of bad timing there for him, unfortunately. But they're going to try to make something happen out of this. I wonder who's on back D. Corndog tried to take Spire, but has to move back. Core was on back D as well as Unlogical, and things have been reset a little bit. Mongoose is going to be about 10% behind. Not super terrible. I'm pretty sure they'll be able to pop their Uber a split second after, and they are building, so they're going to try to get caught up on time. Awful is keeping BP out of the lobby area as best they can. Zambler is well ahead here with Killum. And, oh, took a stray flare to the face. Gonna grab out the pill. We'll be all fine. Mongoose, wow, very good building by Awful here. They actually had now, on top of the other team, they're going to have their Uber ready first, but most likely they're going to hold on for defense. BP has a pretty good position in the upper lobby. This is a typical area where I see a lot of teams hold. And they're going to move. They got the Uber ready. Zambler wants to go downstairs. Actually, no, he's just going for the health pack. Getting in positions, and they're going to make a big push here. Trying to make something happen with this Uber. Going in with Killum first. Kills being traded on both sides, but so far Awful ahead with 2k. One scout tried to jump on in. Sticky's going down by Zambler. And here comes the medic running in. Oh, nice sneak around there. Corndog caught off guard, didn't have the stickies on the point after he popped it on the scout. Nice little play there. by BP. Sacrifice the scout and then have the medic demo combo run on in to grab that point. Not sure if it's fully intentional, but hey, it worked out. Hey, kitty cat. Hi. I heard you're going to the Valve meetup.
Hey, I very much am.
So sad that I can't make it.
Oh no!
I know. Anyways, looking at this mid-fight, once again BP taking control here. They've got the position on the carts and forcing the demo out. Big jump in by Core, does take albino. Zambler goes down to combined fire as well, so 2 big guns have been shot down here. And, ooh, actually return, oh yeah, no. Those are all kills by Awful on BP members, including the medic down, so Awful has a chance here to even it on up. Then grab midpoint and push on forward. The scout's already ahead. No, he was not. I lied. Just kidding. But the soldiers will be getting there. Core will be first on the point. Nice jumps there too. Managed to get on there without taking, only losing his buff. Does do a little trade with Zambler. Oh, and Killum gets the kill on Core, where Grizz kills Mongoose as well. So medic down for Awful, and looks like BP is going to push here, but there's a sticky trap around that corner. They're going to have to go through Valley or through House. Bino trying to make a jump here, does get the kill on the demo, and off that the rest of his team comes charging on in. Amstad is a little bit lit, he's going to grab half health back and he'll be just fine. But it looks like BP is going to retake this mid and force Awful back. Mongoose only at 25%, currently Amstad at 75%, so he's well ahead. And it looks like Mongoose is looking to just to back up here and going to retreat back. They might have to settle for a final defense here. Unlogical is back on Pyro and looking at point. I don't know if there are stickies on that point. No, there is not, but Spire has not yet been taken, so they're not a big concern just yet. Split second later, probably Mongoose freshly gone down, or did he switch to? Yeah, no, he went down. And wow, immediate capture by Zambler. How did he even get there? Anybody see that? Nobody? Nope, he was just there.
I was thinking Eternal was gonna take out Ned.
Looks like they pushed a little bit front, and yeah, I really want to see Corndog put some more stickies on that final for that last defense, but Zambler might have just floated away anyways. More aggressive push here by Awful, but it ends up with Mongoose being dead as well as their 2 soldiers. That's going to be hard for them because Core was their big bomber, and now all but Corndog and Ro are down as well. Rez, do you might get some play here?
I think that's unlikely.
Yeah?
The control point is being contested.
Killum's already on the Spire, and BP is looking to make a quick 3-0, send us into halftime.
Time has been added.
If Awful's gonna make any swaps, they better make it at halftime. And I doubt BP is gonna do any trade-outs either, given what had happened to Spectacular Splacking Spree yesterday. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, check that out. Good level 2 sentry there. Eats also that Uber time. Pyro goes down, and ooh, nice. Immediately 2 soldiers jump on in to stop the medic from taking the cap. A lot more things going around. Grizz does take off Mongoose. Kill him trying to get on the point. 1 soldier left, and wow. Quick 3-0 by BP. Jeepers. Creepers. Oh boy. And that's the strength of the team that we have not seen pretty much all season. They've always been missing a couple of people here or there. But then again, Awful is not out of the mix just yet. They are a very strong team. Unfortunately, I think their first loss of the season came on Badlands. It might just be a weaker map for them. In general, although that was an exhibition match, and it was a preseason match rather, and the team probably hasn't been established in terms of communication and practice at that point. This is not really a best gauge. I don't know exactly what Awful can do here. I liked it better when they were taking that mid fight slowly and sending core to bomb a couple of people first before sending in the rest of the team to finish them off. But it does seem like EP has them beat on that mid fight, getting there with numbers quite quickly. Yeah. The medic picks does hurt them a little bit, but I don't know what else they can really do against it. It looks like they may be swapping over to quick fix. Or no, actually that's BP switching over to quick fix. You think they're going to keep that? Or is this just for jokes? It's going to be interesting. So, anybody want to make calls on who do you think going to win?
BP.
BP's looking pretty strong. Mongoose is going to take a lot of beating here. Yeah, the problem is that like, almost everybody's going to jump him. Oh, it looks like BP is doing some class switching. Zambler switching to Scout and letting Killum take over demo duty. I don't know. It would not surprise. Like I almost kind of want to see Turnip go medic. Although Turnip says he's swearing off medic for this season, but I mean, like if Turnip goes medic, we send in Rez to go Scout and put Unlogical or something onto Soldier. That might be something. Not too sure if the ping is hurting Mongoose. We're gonna be sure to ask him that after the game. But yeah. To be frank, I really haven't seen too many awful games, as in I haven't seen too many games featuring Attracted with Favorable Lighting. One of the reasons being is that they kept winning, so they played less games during the playoffs as a result. But the other reason being just schedules didn't match up very well. And so this team, I'm not super familiar on how well they work together. I know that Core carries pretty hard and he's a really good bomber, really good at picking medics. I know Mongoose is very solid in terms of positioning as a medic, but not too sure how fast and how well he can react with that 200 ping from the UK. It's gonna be a fun one. Poor Rez doesn't get to play.
Oh, that's okay.
I hope teams are gonna ready up soon. Either that or Awful is trying to figure out. They're gonna probably establish some plays here using their halftime wisely. What does the add command do?
I think that's from G.
Oh.
Probably just a hotkey one.
Oh, okay. Oh, excuse me. I wonder if Unlogical is gonna bring some pyro play to the mid fight. I know that his team's probably telling him not to, but I would like to see that. And I think Grizz is challenging him to do so. Going pyro right here. He's, come fight me, bro. 1v1 me. Corndog is going to reset his internet. Seems like he might be having some trouble as well. Anybody catch his score at the end of that? Jeez, look at Zimbler outscoring his medic by 4. Although that's just, I don't know, that's after halftime. Well, Rez, you have some experience with the halftimes. What kind of things do you guys normally talk about during halftime? Nothing, apparently.
Yeah, they're talking about whether or not they're gonna bring me in.
Oh yeah, they're actually typing to you like, hey Rez, how do you feel about playing? How do you feel about playing?
Okay, I'm gonna play apparently.
All right, good luck, man. Okay, so cool. Gonna see Rez come in. I wonder what he's gonna do. Don't think he's gonna take over demo. Turnip could also rotate over to demo duty if necessary. Although I can't imagine that Corndog's internet problems would be so severe that he can't play. And Corndog is a pretty decent demo. Although I remember him not doing so well in Badlands last season. I don't know if any of you guys remember that, where he kept trying to do the caber jump and to hit the medic.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he did that like 3 times. He would get there so fast, and then he would crater trying to caber the medic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was actually very entertaining to watch.
It was entertaining, but he kept putting himself out of the fight, and I think his team's gonna rein him in here a little bit. But I wonder what Rez is gonna go in. I wonder if he's gonna go in for medic. Mongo's got to be a little bit frustrating getting picked a few times here. I counted at least 3 or 4 pretty big kills. Not necessarily ones he could have avoided, but he's just getting flanked, and you don't want to be flanked by pretty much any of these people on British Petroleum. Any one of those people can quickly end your life as a medic, and it's not really to say it's the medic's fault. It's just that you know, you're out of the frying pan into the fire. You avoid one guy and then you walk right into another guy. No, Corndog is oh no, that's a great question. He wouldn't know. He can't hear me talk. But yeah, if BP managed to keep this team all the way up to the grand finals, they'll stand a very good chance to take it. How long does it take for one to reset their internet? I don't imagine it'd be a very quick process. Killum is practicing this big jump. Look at him practice the caber jump. I wonder if he's gonna try it. I mean, BP has some breathing space, and but I do wonder if they will stay disciplined and play for rails. I mean, there's no fault in having some fun with this, but what happened to Spectacular Splacking Spree has to be on everybody's mind. It has to be on people's minds, right? It's just like, yeah, we could dick around for a round or so, but then like, what if that was the round that costed the whole thing?
Yeah.
What if? You must have been pretty happy. You were kind of I think you were a little bit ragey at the end of that first half, but then just a little bit, and then some fighting words at the end of the match too.
Going into it, we didn't know that we were going to have Shanks, so we were trying to get Dai in because he was the only one online.
Right.
And Shanks is not only our first pick, but also our only demo.
Right. Well, I mean, one of the problems, we talked about this after the draft, was that Rowe had pretty much taken almost all the demos for his own team. He's got like 3 or 4 people who could play demo, and then they don't play demo, but yeah.
And so Zach said, no, you can't have Dai. So I was just very, very annoyed.
Oh.
And I wanted nothing more than to kick his butt. And that first half, that was not butt kicking. That was not as butt kicking as you would like. Yeah, come halftime, I definitely gave a stern talking to my team about stuff that was happening that should not have been happening, and I did not want to see it happen ever again for the rest of the game.
So you put them into their place.
Kind of. It was mainly the last one where I was heavy, and they tried to chase the medic after the medic Ubered, and I just got destroyed. And I was like, no, we'll never have. You will never chase the medic. You have to wait until they're wiped if you want to get out of this last.
Mm-hmm.
But the game didn't really turn around until Person was like, so both their scouts are coming through their choke. If I could just get some help there, it'd be great. And I was just like, you got it, I'll be there. And from that point on, we shut out stuff every mid, and we just.
And from that route too, this is a choke by the way I'm showing on the camera, and from there too, every single time you guys cap mid, and then you would push right to Spire really quickly.
Well, what I would do is I would just run to their choke. I would literally stand there for like 5 seconds and just shoot at them, wait for them to back off. Like they would just back off, even though there was just one of me. I would run back, quickly cap the point, and then I would run through Valley because there would never be anyone there.
Oh. And
I would jump onto battlements, and then just jump on the Spire.
And this is battlements.
And that's how I would do it.
Alright, looks like Rez is coming on in. Corndog is still not back. Well, they have infinite time, kind of, on half. I wouldn't mind seeing time limit on half. Or actually, is that time limit counting down, or is just half time counting, or up to half? Awful has a lot of ground to catch up, though.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a little bit different for this one just because DP is just so stacked.
Yeah, I don't even know how that ended up happening.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't there for the draft, but, you know, we had some team captains that had never been a captain before, and so...
Looking at it, I mean... Yeah, I mean, I have the draft pick in the order, like, in my folder, because I kept track of it when they were doing it. But even looking at it, I mean, like, nobody made super bad picks at the time they had the chance to, right? And, I mean, afterwards, you look at it, you, like, think, Stanford Potato had a very strong team with J&B, Cat, right guard, and right. I mean, there was a lot of strong teams. Like maybe all teams were strong except for like one, maybe. But then like, there's a combination of just bad luck stuff. Like Roport Vice just had nobody show up at all. I think Roport Vice probably was the weakest team at the time. But even then, they had Chips, Aids, and a bunch of other people too. And that's the thing about 6v6 is that, you know, you could still play relatively well if you have 3-4 people instead of having a full, you know, 6 stack. You can give people a challenge with just a couple of people well coordinated working together. But unfortunately for Roport Vice, they just didn't have people show up and they were just playing with subs forever.
I'm not gonna lie, the few times that we did lose, it was because we didn't have Shanks and we couldn't get a sub in.
And you need a demo.
Yeah, and so Pemsu was being a demo.
Yeah, and that's, Pemsu normally plays what? Soldier?
Scout.
Scout.
Completely different play feel.
Demo is hard. Even if you're a good pub demo, it's just super hard. It's just like, you have to be able to land those pipes, you have to be able to defend yourself against scouts. And generally on pub, you don't really see too many scouts, or at least not like 2 working together all the time, just because it's so dense. Alright, well, let's take a look over here and see how things are going. They are, BP is going to be keeping with the... BP is keeping with the switched over things. Zambler is on Pyro, yeah. Killam is playing the demo now, but it looks like their team is getting... Their team is getting crushed as a result, though. It seems like all but Zambler down during this initial mid-fight. But Awful is not getting the cap. There it comes. I like the fact that Unlogical pushed to mid as Pyro. Like I said before, this is the original map where I saw him wreck face with it, getting the flanks and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure he feels comfortable playing Pyro instead of playing Scout. Although he is a half-decent Scout, I'm sure. I say that like it's so bad. Oh, I don't mean to be rude. I think, well, here's the thing. Like, the first season of DSGL that I participated in, we didn't have, like, that many good scouts at all. Like, maybe 2 out of all the teams. And since then, the number of people who can play scout relatively well has just increased. And it's a very different feel whether you have good skills or not.
Awful stepping it up here.
Yeah, they're grabbing Spire now, and oops, they have been forced off a little bit, but oh, just a little bit of time left over. But big jump in here by Bino is going to try to keep some people off. In fact, oh sorry, Ro, I'm getting switched over between the teams here.
Awful going big.
Yeah.
Red's getting some kills with this.
Rez making a difference as Scoot.
Time has been added.
And Rose switching over to Soldier, it seems. Alright, so, first round after halftime, Awful has pushed the entire team back. Oh, there's a sentry there! Oh, poor Rez. Turn has switched over to Demo as well right now to cover for Corn Dogs. Oh, bad time to be upgrading your thing there. Oh. Oh, they still got it! What the heck? Oh my goodness. It looked like Unlogical tried to air blast the stickies and then he accidentally put the stickies underneath his entire team. All except for Ro, but then Ro just got stepped on and he's like, oh hey guys, I'll just take this cap, thanks. Was he like floating in the air or something? I didn't even get a chance to see that. I had such a bad angle on that. Anyways, mid-fight here, Awful is going to get here faster as Zambler has switched over to Scout, but he's gone down as well as their Demo. Bino's going down, so a lot of power loss right here. Oh, but big wipes on Awful's end as well. Only Unlogical is up, and he has to deal with 3 people. Quick Fix charged up here by BP, and they're going to use it.
Bruce just showed up to demolish them.
Way to go, Pally. And nice shooting there.
D status.
Time has been added.
Alright, well, Grizz is now making his approach over to Spire.
Alert. Control point is being captured.
And he's going to start getting some time on that. I know that the Demo was nearby, but it looks like Awful is going to settle for a back D for final defense here. Oh, Sticky's at the door. Grizz wants to get them popped, try to sneak through. Some fighting on the lobby. Here comes the Quick Fix. And this is what had hurt Awful during that exhibition match. It was the Quick Fix from Spectacular Splashing Spree. But this time around, they seem to be dealing with it better. There is no heavy, of course, on British Petroleum's end to support that Quick Fix strategy as well. A couple stickies have been removed from the final point, though. And, oh, sneaky spot there. Core is going to watch over while his team pushes over to Spire. Oh, Sniper out. Zambala. Where is he? Trying to keep people off his point. But they're going to get ×3 as Spam comes around the corner to force his team off choke. And, oh, big Uber. Very aggressive here by Awful. They're going to push on Uber. He's faded. Amstad is almost charged up, but he's separated and he gets killed by Turnup.
The control point is being contested.
Only Zambler is left. Zambler had managed to get a kill. And well, there's a second one. Picks off Res Ispa's head. Nice little quick scope around the corner.
Time has been added. Alert. Our control point is being captured.
So Awful has managed to push from last all the way to mid, taking hold of that. Grizz looking to pop some pipes. Grizz now actually on demo duty. Gillum not feeling the demo flow. I think they really need Zambler to go back to demo, maybe.
Go back to something besides Sniper.
There's like wrong with Sniper?
Fixes, it's not good to push mid.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess. Fire.
Fire, it's fine, get a pick, whatever, but not push mid by yourself.
Yeah.
Zambler has come back out as Sniper. He says, screw your logic, I need video feed. It's not bad for defense on Spire. It looks like they're expecting Awful to push on in. Mongoose actually got disconnected for a split second there, allowing Amstead to get a lead on the Uber charge here. But he is pretty lit. Amstead just grabbed a half health pack. Never mind. Just kidding. Turnip is down as well for Awful. They're not going to be able to make a push without their demo. Uber is now ready for both teams. And it looks like they want to make a push through House. Zambler trying to sneak around Choke, get a headshot on anybody. Oh, does pick off Unlogical in the air. Looking for jumpers now. Uber has been popped by his team. They're pushing on in. Did they drop Mongoose there as well? Now Mongoose is dead. I guess Mongoose had popped his Uber and they had to clap Uber at the Choke. And now BP is making some good time on the midpoint, and the Scouts are pushing in through Valley as well. Demo going through Choke. Gonna get pressured by Turnip and the Scout though, so they're not going to be able to take Choke. While Core and Unlogical are watching over Valley. So good positioning here by Awful is going to stop this push from P at mid. Doing a little bit of triage. Zambler still on sniping duty. Going to be watching over Valley, trying to get anybody who pokes. Flares being sent out by Unlogical into the house. Uber for Mongoose charging up much faster than Amstad. Amstad also kind of hurt, a little bit banged up. Zambler trying to find somebody. It's going to take a couple rockets from Core here. Uber is ready, but it looks like Awful wants to hold this back. They don't know exactly when anything is coming. They also don't have the intel about where the team is positioned. Core probably knows now. Oh, here comes Turnip coming up behind. Is going to pick off Petro. Gonna get the Uber. Uber's going to trade here, and some separation going on by Unlogical finishes off Binding, so good separating of the Uber there. But in the meanwhile, somebody has pushed up to the Spire and try to go around that. Turn's gonna do a good jump, gets over Grizz. Zambler is there trying to push Spire as well with the machine gun. Why you no use? Oh, Craters! Why you no use Girardi? Grizz take out Mongoose as well. Mongoose being in that position that he shouldn't have been. And Rez is gonna be grabbing Spire. But it's going to get pushed out of there by the two soldiers.
When did Grizz go demo?
Hmm?
When did Grizz go demo?
After Killam decided not to play demo. So Zambler, after halftime, Zambler decided not to play demo, and then Killam was going to do that, but then after a couple of lives, I think Killam switched, and Grizz took over demo duty. Alright, well, in that kerfuffle, Rez had managed to backcap mid, and now Awful is holding the mid, and they're going to look to push through Choke. Unlogical surprisingly being pretty effective as a Pyro, at least keeping Ubers at bay and separating Uber targets, which was what he did there in the house. That previous push, showing that Pyro is not dead. Nice reflex on those stickies, keeping them off, but unfortunately one of those stray stickies pushes Turnip in. They're going to commit to this push. Unlogical is down almost immediately, but the rest of his team have managed to get some kills, including the medic and Zambler as the double soldiers. A couple of people are going to jump onto the Spire. One person has snuck over to try to backcap mid. That is Kill. But the lesson of the day was you can't backcap mid. Turnip does complete the Spire, and it's going to duel here with Grizz. Grizz still alive. Going to put pressure on Mongoose. Does get the kill. Killam gets the kill on both Turnip and Mongoose. And they're going to retake Spire as well. So game has reached kind of an impasse here. Teams are trading Spires and mid back and forth a little bit, but time is of the essence for Awful. They have still 2 games to catch up, and they need them sooner than later. But thankfully, they do have some room to take some risks because they are not yet at match point. Oh, Rez got hurt quite a bit there. He's going to get finished off by Zambler. Turnip eating some spam. Is going to have to back up here. Going to get chased, but it's going to survive. Mid retaken here by British Petroleum, and they're going to try to make some headway into the house. Don't know exactly who's there watching over them. It seems like it's Core and Unlogical. Turnip still trying to use the spam to keep people off from the choke. Here comes the Uber, trying to get the focus on Mongoose. He's at 96%. Tries to go underneath the bridge, gets finished off, couldn't get connected. Rowe trying to bounce some people off. They're going to try to focus on the medic as well, but the medic Amstead gets picked up by Rez, and ouchies! Although full team white for Awful, they're not going to be in a good position to push and last here. They will take the Spire, and we'll see what they're going to do afterwards. Laying some spam there. Unlogical has switched over to Heavy for final defense. And the rest of Awful is now up. BP getting the advantage of that forward spawn. Gonna run. Some of his team members have ran the wrong way coming out of that spawn, getting a little confused. Mongoose getting, looks like Core to build as fast as he can. They're going to be already at 54% compared to Amstad's 30%, so they're going to be ready for this whenever it comes. Unlogical switching back over to Pyro now. Going to use that instead of Heavy for last defense. Spammage going out the door. Kill has switched over to Engineer. What? Is he setting up a teleporter? Yes, teleporter underneath the bridge. Looks like they're just going to throw bodies. Going to get a level 3 in the lower lobby as well. Flare managed to grab the medic and the soldier, but they're going to run back here. Although Amstad got lit pretty hard, only has the pill bottle to extinguish himself with. He's going to sit down and wait for that half health pack and the dispenser to build up. There you go. He's nice. He's safe. I think what's going to go on here is BP is setting up for a war of attrition. They're going to try to hold onto this position for as long as possible before taking that cap, giving themselves a huge time advantage. Big push in here by the entire team. They're going to get wiped, but Zambler is going to come back and he's going to use that teleporter. Yep, right away, and he's already back at the point. So yeah, they're going to try to hold on to this position as long as they can. One scout running on in to try to retake Spire. Is there anybody on last defense? Zambler is going to try to run in. Yes, there's 2 people on last defense. Spire getting retaken relatively quickly though here. Doesn't look like teleport's going to help out that much. It is only a level 1 teleporter after all. But looks like Rez got taken out, and they're going to try to retake the cap. Sentry has been taken out by Turnip. It was in a relatively easy to edge position for a Demo Man. So it looks like Awful is going to be back on final defense again. This time they're going to be a little bit behind on that Uber charge. Mongoose only at 20% currently. Amstead already at past 50. So this is going to be an interesting position. BP is holding up on the upper lobby. That fire actually helping them build up their Uber a little bit faster too. Mongoose took a couple of spam. He's gonna just stand still and heal up naturally instead of running back into supply. Lots of spam coming out. Ptrolleum actually taking the huge brunt of it. Goes down to half health for a moment there. Charge is ready for BP. Are they gonna push in right away with this? If they do, they have a 10-second advantage. Every little second they waste now is going to dissipate that 5-second advantage. Mongoose is about to have his Uber ready. Here comes the pop. Pushing on in. Mongoose now gets the Uber. He's going to use that Pyro to separate everybody, force everybody back. Ptrolleum got separated. And Unlogical laughed evilly. There is a sentry set up in a very interesting location. Oh, somebody did try to go in to cap, but Rez was there to watch over that. They don't have a demo watching over that point. Core is going to do that jump again and try to... Nope, failed twice. Doesn't matter, they got Spire. Mongoose in that little corner that he always complains about. He's telling people not to be there, but he was there.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
Rogue goes down as British Petroleum tries to retake Spire. Core tries to make something happen here. He's gonna try to take out Grizz. Doesn't quite finish, getting flanked here by Zambler and gets taken out instead. Mongoose at 90%. They're gonna have their Uber well ahead of Amstead and they know it. Oh, but BP the Spire and they're gonna push in with Scouts, which forces Awful to head back here. Back to the final defense again. This is a little bit of deja vu for the team. They've been here pretty much the entire game. One scout running on in, trying to get the kill. Does get Row, but Zambler gonna try to leave with his life. Uber has been popped on the D, and that gives wow, it gives BP full Uber time right now to get set up. They're probably gonna wait for. Nope, they're gonna push in with it. Not even gonna bother waiting for Vinyl to respawn. Here comes the medic. Medic versus medic. Oh, I mean, if I knew I had a full Uber advantage, I would wait for Vinyl to respawn before making that push. Unlogical doing huge work as a Pyro, shutting down that Uber push.
The control point is being contested.
Sticky trap being reset off final. Grizz is back here, but he's all by himself. Oh, does use the trap to pop it on Core. And he's gonna back it up, because his daddy taught him good. Zambler back on Schnoipes, does pick off the guy on the point. And looks like he's gonna start taking care of the stickies on the point as well. Aim better, please. There you go. Put this on your frag video. Useful sniper is useful. Gonna try to find the medic now too. Oh! Puts a headshot on Core, takes him out. Gonna look for that body shot on the medic, flare on him. That's probably gonna be the end of Zambler, yep. And here comes the Uber push coming on in. Vinyl Sync wants to make a push into last. Gonna keep this Uber relatively pinned just because of his position. One more scout there also goes down. That was Kill him. And will Awful make a push out to battlements here? There are a medic combo here. They're about to have their Uber ready. And again, they're gonna have a good couple of seconds. Amstead actually got separated. Oh, Amstead, what are you doing? You had 99%. Oh, just ran away from his pocket. He's like, hey, I'm gonna go for the pill bottle. Oh no. That is, well, in a world of bad decisions, that was a pretty bad decision.
Alert. Our control point.
Oh, and they just did it anyways. It doesn't even matter. Hey, guess what, guys? It's a good old sack the medic and then run with the scout play. Oh my goodness. That was a comedy of errors a little bit there on both teams' position. It was just, just rubbing my face in agony here a little bit. Hopefully both teams will be able to recover from there. Neither team would be feeling particularly proud of that round. Less than 10 minutes left now in this half. And again, I'm going to say it one more time, Awful has a lot of ground to catch up, but losing their scout and demo here is not going to help them very much. Oh, and there goes the medic and another soldier. Full team wipe, almost just Core left alive here. Mid cap is going to be taken by BP. This might be the final one. Spire already has time on it. Demo and Soldier, and Killum is looking to make approach into final. He's going to peek around. Demo not even have set up a sticky trap just yet. Killum just going to walk right on in. Gets popped though by Core. And charge almost ready for Amstead. Here it comes. Uber is going to rush on in. They're going to do it without a scout. Screw it, we'll do it live, they said. Oh, separation again. Unlogical doing good job using that air blast radius to keep people away. Lots of chaos in the middle area here. Zambler goes down, but susceptible defense nonetheless for Awful. Mongoose is a little bit lit. He's going to run back to the supply cabinet, maybe? Yeah, there he goes. Bino's going to lay some spammage going on, but Unlogical's having none of that. I say, screw you. I have enough ammo here for all the things. Wow, naked push here. Amstead's out of position. Yeah, but they're going to put some time on this, and they're going to grab it. Oh my goodness. Wow. Big pressure in there. I think they got a couple of picks, and they felt comfortable moving on in. Let's talk about that actually, if we have people. Yes, we do. Amstead, that final push you guys just did right now, what was the rationale behind it? Did you guys get a couple picks and decided that this was the time to move in? Amstrad?
Honestly, yeah, sorry. It was kind of... At the end, we were kind of goofing around.
So you guys are like, we don't need Ubers, we'll just move on in anyways to see if it happens.
Well, we knew they were down a couple of players, so we decided to push hard into the last point.
Alright. So, Ro, you guys, when you saw what you had to be facing today, what was your initial reaction?
Well, we didn't really have a reaction. We play whoever gets in front of us. That's cool.
Yeah. That's nice. Halftime, what were some of the things you guys were talking about after going down 3-0?
Where's Corn Dog? What's wrong with Corn Dog's internet?
Yeah, pretty much.
What was going on with Corn Dog's internet? I didn't notice it
He
too
doesn't
much.
know.
Oh, so
It
was
was
he?
spiking to like 800 though.
Oh wow, I heard a lot.
Well, it was only the last round though, apparently, according to him.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't that big of a deal. He can probably confirm. He's in here.
Yeah, Corn Dog, how's your internet? Apparently it's up again.
Yeah, it's pretty crappy though. Like when I was spectating, it'd still keep flagging out real bad.
Oh, that's too bad.
I didn't get to see the last cap at all.
That's too bad. Was time a concern on your mind during that last half? No. You guys still had
we
10
weren't
minutes.
anywhere near it. We were
Yeah.
down 4-1. You don't think about time when you're that far down.
But it looked like BP was trying to camp outside your finals just for a long time. They were settling down for the long haul with the teleporter and the sentry setup. You guys are probably going like, geez, these are just dicking around now, aren't they?
Yeah, we knew they were kind of trolling. Whatever.
Well, they do have a guy on the team called Ptrolleum.
Whoa, excuse me.
And they actually
Prejudice.
changed their ranks at the half, which, you know... I guess
My
it's
skin
theirs.
color does not make me who I am. Or my name. You know, those things.
To be honest, we weren't planning to camp out there. We just couldn't make a push happen. And then Killam's like, I'm gonna go engineer.
I'm gonna get engineer. I'm gonna put a teleport down. Don't worry about it, guys. Ptrolleum, you finally got the team that you wanted since like the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
How'd that feel?
I felt pretty good.
How did you manage to get everybody to show up? Was it just so happens that they're like, yeah, I'm free today, or did you crack the whip on them?
No, I think the schedule was finally sort of clearing up. Like a lot of the team had a lot of like trips and stuff, and they disappeared. I mean, myself included. But I think that's all done now.
So we can expect to see the same team coming up for the grand finals?
Should, right? Right?
I don't know, not everybody is here. Now, speaking fully hypothetically, if you guys in the grand finals had to take it to a second match, if you guys get sent to losers bracket and you have to play the final one, what would be your map of choice?
Ooh, well, definitely a 5 CP.
5 CP, so maybe something like Badlands again.
Maybe, I don't know.
Gully Wash. I'd like to say Gully Wash.
I like
Because you guys are going to miss Gully Wash not being able to play in the losers finals.
And we missed Process too, because we had a bye that week, I think.
Oh, okay. So yeah, a couple of maps that you guys didn't
Those
get a
are good
chance to
maps.
see. Yeah, maybe you get a chance to play on those. It's like, yeah, let's just choose a map we haven't played yet.
Can we pick Badwater? I love Badwater. Let's do Badwater.
Dude, I was totally saying that today. I was just like, I hope somebody picks Badwater, or somebody picks like...
You can only pick maps that are playoff maps.
No! Or Trainsaw Laser was my other suggestion.
Oh, God.
Oh, Halo Rainbow Ride.
Whale Race. PLR Whale Race. Alright, turn up. You guys will have to prepare for a match against Try Hardy Boys on Gully Wash. Thoughts on that? How do you feel you guys will do?
It might be a struggle. Depends. We might be losing core, so...
Oh, bummer.
It'll suck.
You guys had 7 people show up today. What was kind of the process that you had to pick who's going to show up, or who's going to end up playing?
I don't know. Rez is, I guess, the backup scout / medic, so he was the backup.
Oh, poor Rez.
It's okay, I like bench farming.
He's like,
And he came in and he did good. So
yeah, he did really good as scout. He did pretty darn well. Alright, I think I'm done with questions. Any other comments you guys would like to share with us? I'll start with Attracted with Favorable Lighting. Any of the members want to share things? Want to do shout outs? Say hi to their parents?
No.
No. Don't got parents.
I want better.
entire team of orphans is fine.
Shoutouts to probably Comcast, I'm guessing.
And over to the other side, British Petroleum. You guys got the team you wanted. Anything you like to share, comment, shout out, plug?
Thanks for the game, guys. We're bad people, and I'm sorry.
It's okay. You guys are British.
Yeah, shout out to the other captains for letting Petrol draft Grids and Zambler.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Like, there were good players. People had good players to choose from.
There was, you know, it was a draft, and that's how it happens. It happens every year. There's always some captains that take it a little less seriously.
Bro, last season.
Yeah.
Esports Pro says I'm.
Lesson, though, and he took all the best players right away.
Because like Ro's like I'm. You know what? I'm gonna go and draft all the girl onto my team.
Oh yeah.
But actually, really shout out to Petrol for actually knowing how to draft well.
Yeah.
Because he clearly did the best job. Undoubtedly.
Did a pretty decent job for sure, and he picked people who actually would show up eventually.
Yeah.
That was the other important thing. It's not just picking good players; it was also picking good players that will actually show up.
I don't know about that.
Well, no, he took Kill 'em Deader, so that's his first mistake.
I think this is the
trying
first
to
time
get him to show up.
Petrol played with this idea
out of town for 3 weeks. What was I supposed to do?
I'm referring to the Highlander one.
All right. Well, thanks for joining, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Will be a match between Attracted with Favorable Lighting and Try Hardy Boys, and they'll be on Gollywash. Not yet scheduled, I'm guessing, right?
I'm gonna guess probably like Thursday or something. I don't know.
All
People
right.
are at the International till Sunday, so it won't be Monday. Maybe Tuesday or Thursday.
All right. Well, hopefully I'll have my live stream fixed by then, guys. Until then, keep track on Twitter and junk. Ciao.
Did you